Hello and good morning, everyone. Jason Bond, founder of JasonBondPicks.com. This morning, I'd like to talk to you about my latest newsletter, Winning Small Cap Long-Term Trades. All right, this newsletter is in its pre-sale right now, and I'm offering you a 50% discount over the weekend if you join. $699 a year. Let me tell you what this newsletter is about. We're going after 30, 50, and even 100% gains across a few weeks to a few months. Now, the way that this new newsletter differentiates from my swing trading newsletter is that in the swing trading newsletter, we're looking for 5 to 20% across 1 to 4 days. Both strategies you do not need to be chained to your computer, but the swing trading tends to be a little bit more active. The long-term trading is going to have much more flexible entries and exits. So if that's something you're interested in, I definitely think you should take advantage of this 50% savings. The newsletter will sell for $1,497 a year. Since it's a long-term newsletter, we're not doing quarterly subscriptions here, just long-term. And that should make sense to you. Now, if you want the 50% discount, $699 per year, grandfather for life, if you sign up this weekend. Let me tell you a little bit more about the newsletter. First things first, all right? I said this before. 30, 50, and even 100% gains. That's the goal. All right, we're looking for hold times of 2 weeks to 2 months. That gives us the flexible entries and exits, and therefore it's perfect for the busy professional. You do not need to be chained to a computer all day long. All right, so the beauty of this newsletter is it's a more set it and forget it. There's going to be 3 types of trades that we're going after. All right, the first is best of breed, and this should make sense to everybody. It's your most fundamentally strong small cap under 10. So we're targeting stocks under 10. We're going to look for the best of the best. All right, so Groupon in their space, or Glue Mobile in the mobile gaming space. All right, those are best of breed, but we don't want to pay fair price. We're going to wait for them to fall on hard times. We're going to scoop up that oversold chart pattern. If you don't know what it is, don't worry. I'm going to do a video lesson on it. And then we're going to ride that out for a couple of months. All right, that'll be the longest hold time where you have the best of breed, falls on hard times, we get it at a discount, and then we wait out the recovery. That's a great way to take long-term trades, and that's probably going to deliver a lot of 30 to 50% gains. And then we have another type of trade that is probably geared towards 2 weeks to a month. And this is going to be your story stocks. And story stocks is the type of company that is just getting splashed all over the financial media. You'll see it on Jim Cramer's Mad Money. You'll see it on the Wall Street Journal. You'll see it on Market Watch. They might get on CNBC Fast Money. The CEO will present there. It happens all of the time. These stocks constantly come into the market and then just drift off into the sunset until they get hyped up again. We want to play that hype, and those hold times of 2 weeks to a month, those are probably going to give us consistent 30 to 50% returns. And then the most volatile, and definitely not for beginners, is going to be momentum monsters. And these are the stocks that, for no other reason than momentum, just explode across a couple of weeks. All right, and today is the 18th of April, all right, and 2015, 18th of April 2015. It's Saturday morning. Just a quick side note. I'm so excited about this. Up early, ton of coffee, ran 7 miles, got a haircut, and I'm going gangbusters because I'm going to be doing some work on the new newsletter this weekend and sending it out to members. In the very first 24 hours, 200 of my premium clients signed up for the newsletter at a discounted rate. So I'm hoping you will too. Definitely take advantage of it because I don't run deals often. But anyways, getting back on target, these momentum monsters, let's see, what did I say? Saturday, April 18th, 2015. Pull up VLTC. About a week and a half ago, I had VLTC on the watch list at $1. It's just under 10 today. $1, just under 10. Trading millions of volume. What was the one thing that caused this stock to go from about $1.50 to nearly $10? Icon picked up 4 million shares at $1.50. The filing came out, everybody poured in, and it has just gone up every single day. That's a momentum monster. Your hold time is probably 2 weeks in this type of trade. It's a little bit more volatile, but it is going to possibly give us those 100% returns in a short period of time. Listen, best of breed, these are the fundamentally best. Story stocks, not necessarily the best company, but because they're getting splashed across the financial media, there's a lot of demand for them, and demand often means the price goes up. And last but not least, you have your momentum monster, where there really isn't a fundamental reason, there really isn't a lot of mass media covering the trade, but there is one catalyst, and it catches fire, and it just stays hot for a short period of time. Those are the 3 types of trades we're going to do. It's going to be a wonderful newsletter. 50% off Saturday and Sunday only. This newsletter starts this weekend, so this is the pre-sale, and I'm giving a juicy discount to anybody who jumps on board with me. Now, I want to make it clear, I have been very successful in the last 4 years with my swing trading newsletter. This year, on the swing trading side, I'm up 70% in 3 months. And it's not like I'm just doing that with a small amount of money. I started the year with about $90,000, and I'm pushing almost $80,000 in profits already in the first 3 months. Now, it's not always that way, all right? You have these hot cycles and you have cold cycles, but over the long haul, the swing trading strategy is very successful. If that's too active for you and you can't sign up for it for that reason, then this is the alternative that you're looking for. Again, no quarterly subscription on the long-term newsletter. That should make sense to everybody. We're looking at hold times of a few weeks to a few months, so a quarterly subscription is not something that we want to even consider, right? We're doing this over a longer period of time. So swing trading, $297 quarterly or $1188 yearly. This longer-term newsletter, we're going at $1497 yearly. If you want the 50% discount, get it today. $699 this weekend only. I hope you'll join me. It's going to be awesome. I love what I do. I live it every single day. I hope you can see that in my energy. When you get on board, you're going to get more of this, all right? I am the one doing all of this, and I'm going to run this long-term newsletter as long as I'm running my swing trading newsletter. So sign up for both, sign up for one or the other. It doesn't matter to me. You pick the one that suits you best. I started this newsletter to meet the needs of people who can't actively day trade and swing trade. So the long term, 30, 50, and 100% returns is the goal. Flexible entries and exits, and they're real money trades I'm making. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. There will be email and text message alerts for this newsletter. You're going to get them consistently, all right? We're not going to take a ton of trades every week like the day trading and swing trading newsletter, but there's going to be consistent alerts. There will be an online portfolio so you can track those alerts, a weekly watch list, reports, important updates, and video lessons. So this is going to be much more than just a rinky-dinky newsletter. There's a lot of substance here for your money. So for $6.99, I hope you join me. And we're starting the content this weekend. We get going this week, so don't miss the first big pick. Last week on the swing trading side, I hit a 50% return overnight. $15,000 profit overnight. Overnight. 50% overnight. Not 15, not 5, 50 overnight. And my subscribers were in that pick with me, and they banked thousands of dollars. Now, it's not always going to be that easy, but we are doing this consistently. 4 years in a row, I've been very profitable. Like I said, I'm closing in on an 80% return already in the first 3 months of this year on the swing side. So join this long-term newsletter if that's too active. Get yourself buckled up, get ready, have a cup of coffee, go for a jog, get a haircut, whatever you have to do to get excited. I want you to do it because it's going to be awesome. All right, I'm Jason Bond. This is my office, this is my house, and this is my newsletter. Get on board today. See you later, guys and gals.